Hey, thanks for checking out Vinyl and Hops episode 13. Correct. Here to bring you our experiences from Record Store Day 2017. We are your hosts, Rob, Ray, Beans, Jeff, whatever you want to call them. You can call them. Anyway, yesterday was Record Store Day, and we have some purchases we'd like to share with you. But first, let's talk some beer. What are we drinking? I think this is perfect.
Yeah, it actually is, because this is Dogfish Head's beer. I always get these mixed up. Beer to Drink Music To, which is their annual release to go along with Record Store Day. This year they went with a tropical blonde that has hibiscus flower and kiwi.
Oh, that's good.
So it's light and refreshing. It's only like 6.6% alcohol, I believe, but
6.8.
6.8. Oh wow,
That's not bad.
Dogfish Head, your website says 6.6. I was just looking at it before we recorded, so
You sons
you're
of
lying
bitches.
to us somewhere.
That's very good.
But yeah, it's a delicious light drinking beer. I don't remember I remember having last year's beer, but I don't remember what it was. But this one is great. It's probably not going to be around a whole lot.
That's what I was going to ask. It's like, this is pretty good. I want to pick some up, but how long can I pick this up for?
I don't know when they stop production of it or when they stop selling it, but they may still have it at your local Whole Foods. That's where I found this.
Oh, yeah.
But
This is good. Definitely pick this up, especially if you want to sit outside and relax and have a nice drink. This is perfect.
or if you want to listen to some music.
Absolutely. What would it go with?
Conveniently, Dogfish Head made a Music to Drink Beer 2 Record Store Day special release.
Yeah. Who's on that bad boy? Anybody I might know?
Some guy named Elvis Presley. Some Waylon Jennings.
Oh, nice.
Some Willie Nelson.
That's perfect.
And then some of these other guys I'm not quite sure of, like London Wainwright, Boots Brown and his Blockbusters, Big Brother and the Holding Company.
Big Brother and the Holding Company was Janis Joplin's band.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, it says arranged by Janis Joplin. It helps if I read. You also have Shogi Otis, Strawberry Letter 23, originally released in 1971.
Yes.
So it's a nice, along with the beer that's easy to drink, easy to listen to tunes that you can just kind of throw on and have in the background as you...
Nice. Is that just a standard black vinyl?
I believe so. Yep, standard black vinyl.
Standard black vinyl.
Nothing too crazy.
Nice. 2017 edition. Awesome.
Dogfish does them both.
That's
the
right.
Beer to Drink Music To and the Music to Drink Beer To, and I got it right that time.
It's perfect. If you caught the last episode, you will know what I was looking for, and I got some of it, so I'll share that with you. First thing, this is the one I was looking for almost the most. Yeah, I was looking for it. Anyway, I found it. Found a copy. This is Darkest Hours 7-inch with 3 songs on it. Enter Oblivion off their latest release, and then covers I Don't Want to Hear It from Minor Threat and Painkiller from Judas Priest. Haven't had a chance to give this a spin yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. The proceeds, or a portion of the proceeds, were going to the National Immigration Center, which is also cool, and it's on this nice little red color
Flashy.
here. Yeah, from Southern Lord Records. So it's not a 45 because it says play at 33 RPM. So very cool. Definitely a good addition to my 7-inch collection, and yeah, I'm gonna need to give this one a listen. I'm more intrigued about the Minor Threat cover than the Painkiller cover because they're already a fairly established metal band, and you know, not everyone can play punk. I mean, it's something. There's a lot of energy to it. I don't doubt they can do a great job. I just want to hear their take on it. So looking forward to that one. I'll dive in one more here. I wasn't expecting to pick this up, but I saw it and it looked pretty, so here it is. This is the Darkthrone Arctic Thunder release, which I believe is their last release that came out recently. The backside is also very cool. Check that out. Yeah, it's awesome. So it's Picture Disc, which I usually don't buy because I don't think they sound as good, but I'm probably just not going to listen to it. It's more just add to my collection. Darkthrone is fantastic. I haven't been a huge fan. This is actually the first Darkthrone album I own, which is pretty crazy because there's so many other bands that they've either influenced or came out around the time that they were really releasing music. That I have all of their albums, and I don't really have a lot of Darkthrone. So starting with Arctic Thunder, and we'll see what we think.
I don't know if I've ever listened to them. Are they just kind of like a metal band, or?
They are originally started off as a black metal band with like Transylvanian Hunger, I think, in the early to mid '90s, and kind of went the whole black metal route. Then kind of morphed into like the I'd say kind of a similar route with Satyricon, where they're kind of more like like a death rock, or like a rock and roll, or kind of that thing where it's rock and it's pretty heavy, but it's definitely not black metal. I have a feeling that Arctic Thunder was more of a kind of harken back to some of the older sounds, but like I said, I haven't listened to it yet, so not 100% positive there. But I can say that Fenriz is amazing. I mean, he did win an election for his, picture with a cat, which was pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that. No. It was like his election photo or whatever. It was like him with a cat. It's amazing.
Wow.
And he's on I believe he has he's maybe interviewed a bit on Until the Light Takes Us, which is a fantastic DVD. So I recommend checking that out. Kind of goes over the black metal scene of the 90s in Norway and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, check out Darkthrone if you're looking for something heavy and good.
Alright. The other one that I have is pretty much it's probably on pretty much everybody's want list at some point. I know I specifically wanted it. If you're born before the start of the 90s, you're a music fan or you're a basketball fan, I guess basically if you're a person, that you would have some interest in this soundtrack because it's amazing. It has so many classics on it. But it is Space Jam.
Nice.
With things like Fly Like an Eagle and I Believe I Can Fly and the Space Jam song, and some Salt and Peppa and Barry White and R. Kelly and Spin Doctors featuring Biz Markie.
Oh yeah!
So many good songs on this soundtrack. Plus,
is that a double album or single?
This is a double.
Oh yeah!
Double LP on this, like, I don't even know what to call that. It's like
a splatter. It's almost like a forest. It's like a blue-green.
It's almost like Space Jam.
Is that what Space Jam looks like?
I don't know.
I've never seen the movie. Is there Space Jam in the movie?
No, but if I were imagining what Jam would look like in space, it might be something like this.
Good call.
That's the best I got. But classic.
I believe I can fly.
Exactly. It makes me want to watch the movie just having this. So that was probably a purpose they're doing, because I think they're making a second one with LeBron at some point down the road.
That's awesome.
So that's probably why they released this, was to kind of drum up some interest.
I saw that one a lot, and I think like The Dark Castle. Is that a movie?
Dark Castle.
Yeah, maybe similar to like a Labyrinth or something. I feel like that's something.
Familiar.
It was a soundtrack, and it was a movie I hadn't seen, much like most movies. But people were picking that up as well.
This is one I haven't seen either, so I do not have a input.
My third record store day purchase, I said I was going to get this to possibly try and get into this band. Success. Snapcase. Looking Glass Self. So very cool. Was able to pick this up. This is actually Snapcase. I can't say it. Snapcase's first release. Did a little research, so haven't listened to it yet. Like I said, don't really know too much about Snapcase other than they were a Buffalo hardcore band. I do know Buried Alive from Buffalo. Surprisingly, being so close to Buffalo, I just never got into them, and I, wasn't really into hardcore. So, looking to potentially get into hardcore, some more hardcore, and I think this will be a good release. So, and also, got a little insert here. which is cool. And then this is also a nice looking record. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of cool. I don't have anything like this, like almost like a turquoise kind of blue. Very
Is that
cool.
a term for it?
Sure.
We'll go with it.
Sure. And I did, okay, let me rant a little bit. One, record store day people, whoever you are, I don't need all this. I'm just gonna throw it away. I don't even have a fucking CD player. Give me a download code and save trees and shit, because this is garbage. I don't want it. Really, give me a Spotify playlist and I will listen to it, but I'm not gonna listen to this, so I'm sorry. 2, Vinyl Edge. While I love your record store, you put all of the records in the back of the store and I cannot move in between the people to look at the records. I couldn't even look through all the record store day releases. And my favorite part, y'all have the new trade-ins that you get. Didn't even get a chance to look at them because people were just, I can't be sardined into a place trying to move to look for records. I'm not gonna do it. And I don't know if anyone else has complained. I did go to another record store first, and it was so nice to not have people yelling, "Who wants Space Jam?" to the people 50 people back so that you could hand it back to them. None of that, so it was nice. So, sorry to vent, but, just some constructive criticism. You could have made a little more money, at least for me, had I had a little more space to maneuver through your store. Last but not least, I found this while I was looking at the metal section, because there was nobody over there. This is Anthrax's latest album, For All Kings. Very cool. I got this for one reason alone. In support of breast cancer awareness, it was printed on pink vinyl. And apparently there were 10 bands that did this. I don't have the list of the other 9 bands, but one that's cool is this kind of thing comes off.
Oh wow.
Which is cool. So you just have this with the Anthrax logo and title. There's the awesome cover art there, very shiny, which is cool. And it's a gatefold. So we got lyrics and information, all that kind of good stuff that you love from a record.
That is crazy.
That's awesome. And then let me pull this out. This is sweet.
I didn't even know the pink vinyl was a thing.
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. It kind of got like a little white splatter. Yeah, I just thought that was really cool. So had to have it, had to add it to my collection. Plus it's Anthrax, so can't go wrong there. And I think that's my first Anthrax record, surprisingly enough, on vinyl. Can't believe it's taken this long. So I would say we had a very successful record store day. Didn't get the Rara Riot, didn't get the Africa-shaped Africa record from Toto, but can't have everything, Hope you were able to get everything that you wanted. Let us know what you got. Let us know if you've had a chance to listen to anything. Let us know if you found anything new that you didn't expect to find. Let us know how your record store day experience was. And we'll see you next time. Check out Live on Tape Delay, our podcast. We've got 107 episodes, and they're all dandy. Recently, we've done ones on conspiracy theories, trying to get you into baseball.
You got a full 2 episodes about baseball.
That's right. Plenty of other stuff coming up this year, more interviews. So check it out if you like that. Live on Tape Delay via your favorite podcasting app. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for checking us out. Feel free to subscribe and or comment and like and all that fun stuff. Check us out on the social medias at Live on Tape Delay. See you next time. Peace.